Hey y'all, this is Mega Mind Genetics. Welcome back. I know it's been quite a while since the last update on these Reaper's Rose Jay's Peach Ghost plants, but today is June 21st, and we've got pods now, as you can see, and there's a lot of variation. So I'm going to take you guys through each plant real quick, and then I'll bring another video as soon as they're ripened up and we can start seeing the different colors, and I'll go ahead and choose the proper phenotype. All right, so we have the first plant here. This one started its flowers before everyone and pollinated its flowers before everyone. It's probably the furthest along by about a week on its pods, but the structure looks a lot like a Jay's Peach Ghost plant. I broke that leaf by accident somehow, I don't know, but you can see the pods are a lighter shade of green. They're probably going to ripen to that Jay's Peach Ghost orange, which is exciting because that is not the mother plant. But the pods are about 2 inches long, maybe about 1.5 inches wide, so they're decent size for sure. These have all been fertilized with that Sea Grow triple 16 water soluble fertilizer, and I've been using that since they emerged, honestly. This is the second one. This one is not. This one's one of the later ones to flower, and it's also the only one showing anthocyanin. But the pod shape, it's still got that slight three-lobe. Um, Obviously, it's a little unstable because it is a F1 crossed with a Jay's Peach Ghost, so it's not going to be the most uniform. But it is nice to see that there's a massive difference in the two pods or the two plants already. I'm probably going to take this plant and cross it with another one that I have here just to try to maintain the antho because it is the only one of 5 to show it. That's a 20% rate. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens. We've got third plant here. This one looks a lot like the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion just out the box. It doesn't really look. Maybe it's a little bit fatter than a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, but for the most part, it looks basically the same. Um, I'm not sure if I'm going to maintain this plant. I might grow the F2 seeds just to see what happens, and if there's no variation, I'm just going to cut it down and get rid of that. But I did notice that it's got a really long offset on the on where it's split right here. That location is a lot lower than this location, a lot lower compared to the other plants. This one is the only one that's doing that. It's also got a structure of almost like a death spiral, kind of long, kind of leggy, spread in between the leaf nodes. It's really interesting for sure. Um, Curious to see kind of what happens there. This one was the latest one to flower. You can see the pods, they're just starting to come in. It was also the latest to push its flowers all the way out. I don't know why that is. It just was really late, and none of the flowers that were here stuck at the crux. I don't know. Again, I don't know what that is. It just did that. They've all been on the same watering schedule for the most part. I don't think it used water as much as the other ones, though. This one right here actually uses the most water of all of them. Sometimes after water, this one specifically. Uh, Maybe like another, at least twice a day sometimes. It just depends on how hot it gets inside of the tent. And then I have this one. This is the tallest plant. This is plant number 5, and I really like the structure on these pods. I really do. 3 lobes, some gnarliness, some crinkles, so you can get all that oil in there. This one's probably going to be really hot, and I'm liking that a lot. I might take this plant and cross it with this plant because this plant has the antho, and I think if I could get some antho showing onto these, that'd be pretty amazing. I'll have to cut some of these flowers off that I already hand pollinated and wait for some new ones so I can cross it. I might actually end up doing that. You can also tell, or at least I've seen, on the flowers themselves, there's a like anthers showing. You can kind of tell it's a little bit of purple on there. But on these, there's none. So really interesting on all 5 plants. But I'll come back to you guys in about 30 more days, or until these pods start to ripen, and then I'll produce another update video. Thanks for watching. Take care.